Good morning. It's me again, down in the dungeon. There's been a lot going on. That's why I haven't made a new video. It's just life happening. Roommate had some little bugs in his room and he wasn't sure what they were, so I had to bomb for that, and that meant a lot of stuff happening, work and stuff. So I don't have any updates on my stuff that I'm making, but I am filling up boxes and I'm getting to a point where I feel comfortable taking pictures for my online page. I just need to get the time to do it. And which should be pretty soon. I've also got to do my state review for food stamps. Oh, so hard. I mean, it's just crazy. I don't even know how to fill out the paperwork. The terminology is insane. So I always fill out the financial information wrong, and then when I call the person, then we have that conversation about, maybe you should make the terminology a bit less confusing, or have it to where you acknowledge that people do have roommate situations and I don't take care of my roommates, I take care of myself, kind of thing. It's just a little bit of a confusing thing, but I have no idea what's going on with the world these days, so just hoping to keep them until I can get enough sales to be able to not have to worry about applying for it anymore. Oh, yeah, the weather keeps flip-flopping, and everybody's getting sick. And the other day I got stung by a bee or wasp or something. It was hiding on the trash can. I didn't see it, and apparently I bumped it and pissed it off. It didn't die. It just stung me and flew away. Felt the little feet, and then I felt pain. Um, then like my pain levels went down for a little while, but I'm not gonna like seek out the bees, even if that is a helpful thing, because they're very important. Most wasps are actually important for the environment because they kill a lot of pests. Um, and then they're food for other things. So yeah, it's the yellow jackets and the hornets that drive me crazy because they'll just sting you for no reason, and then and then they're just mean. So yeah, that's a thing. But I don't want to go out killing the bees, and I don't want to get something that's just mean, because getting one sting can, as we see with killer bees, and that's why they're called killer bees, is one bee stings you and it sends out this pheromone, and then they all try to get you. And that's the thing with the killer bees, is one sting isn't necessarily dangerous, but like if they all sting you, then you've got a problem. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to figure things out, like what to do with my channel. I do still want to do disability friendly community where we could talk about things like how to get income, and just the struggles right now, because there's still a lot of agencies that are in COVID. You can't walk into like a DSHS or Social Security Administration or an attorney's office um, these days, and it's really hard to find work, even though there should be a lot of jobs available, because apparently we've got the biggest walkout. People have quit their jobs. Oh, in like almost in history, but I don't know if someone like me still can't get a job, because for that reason they need somebody that can work full time, and I'm ridiculously restricted. So yeah, that's not gonna help me any. I'm trying to find babysitting jobs because it's a very different type of work, and I can tailor the charges to who I'm working with. But again, it's really difficult to get babysitting. It's not word of mouth anymore. It's you've got to do all these background checks, and I can't afford to pay for all these background checks. And your employer is not required to pay for your background checks. I don't know. Maybe we need to like come up with something that's more functional, because people who don't get work can't afford to pay for work expenses, and work expenses are starting to become one of the scams that people are running. Um, and I have been getting some scam issues that I've had to deal with, and unwanted sexual advancements again for some reason. I mean, I know what I look like, guys. I have a mirror. I don't know why these people have no income. I'm not that attractive. Why? I don't get it. But it's I'm also old. Okay, I'm not old, but I'm getting there. Um, it's coming. But yeah, I don't know what topics to focus on, and right now I've got, like I said, I got a lot going on. I got to deal with DSHs, which is always a pain in the ass. These people are just, they make it way too difficult. They don't give you enough time. Um, they word things really weird. I found out last time if I have my paperwork in by a specific date, then the phone call just has to be before the interview thing just has to be before my services expire. Though it doesn't say that on the paperwork, which is just maddening. Um, but I've got to deal with that, and but yeah, I did fill up some boxes. I have a tiny turtle box full. I think my kitty boxes are getting close to full. I'm working on some projects that I'm behind on that are selling out that I can't keep up with. And then my daughter gives me an idea for yarn for another project, but I don't have enough yarn to make it feasible because she doesn't realize how much yarn you actually need to make something that's bigger. So I have a lot of scrap yarn. She knows that. But in order to make some of the bigger, medium to large projects, I need a lot of yarn, or something that'll sell quickly. I need a lot of yarn. So, uh, maybe I can talk one of the kids into heading over to Walmart, picking up those yarn colors. Because I actually have the money right now to pay them back. It's Logan. I don't know how I'd do it because he did not add me to Facebook. The 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 Logan. He's the only one that's not related. Um, he's the only one in the house that's not technically related. So I don't know, and I don't think he can remember my name for some reason. Though I've noticed several of the kids' friends have a hard time remembering my name. They remember it starts with a V, so I get called V a lot. I don't mind. That stupid sitcom show isn't on. Or was it a thriller show? Anyway, there was an alien movie when I was younger that was called V, and everybody would tease me because they ate mice, and I really liked cats, so I wasn't gonna eat a mouse, but I was we tease. That's something people do. They tease their friends. As long as it's playful banter and you don't go across the line, it's usually fine. Um, but yeah, finally got the tub fixed so that it'll drain. The only problem with it was that the landlord had used the wrong drain. He had used a drain that's designed for like a sink instead of one that's designed for a tub. So we couldn't get in there and clean it out. What was that? Bet somebody's trying to get ready for work. Oh yeah, Shania's gotta get up soon. Any little noise, he jumps. Um, so that was all we really had to do was figure out how to get it out of there and then get a different system for plugging it for the bath, and it's fixed now. So oh, I need to get a bath. Um, I feel like I'm just, oh yeah, I was talking about the babysitting thing. I feel like we need to do something, get some kind of like an organization together, or like the apps like care.com and Sitter City, but only you pay a fee so that the background checks can get done without you having to pay it. Like if you get work, you pay the fee kind of thing. Um, that I'm, and then though I do know that there's probably people that are gonna put ads in and then claim that they hired somebody and then cause problems like that. But there should also be some kind of security function because I know there'll be people like that or people who claim that they got work and didn't get paid and stuff like that so that they can look into it. I know there's a lot of people looking for freebies or help or something like that, but because the life just sucks right now, and a lot of people are just, well, we're just not doing too well after this pandemic, and things are just crazy still. So there's a lot of stress, and I'm hoping that people can figure out how to unstress. And so I like talking about how I'm doing progress on my back stock. You can see the boxes are a little bit more cleaner. I still gotta get John to check Gigi's house down. He's back in my lap. Cute little boy. Um, he's not feeling well, so we're just gonna let him not feel well. This cold virus is kicking his behind. He can hardly talk. Yesterday I was wondering why he didn't go to work, and he came out of the restroom sounding like a chipmunk. So yeah, when somebody who's like 6'3" or something sounds like a chipmunk, you know that it's bad. And he's just been sleeping, so I'm just letting him sleep as much as I can. Uh, yeah, that's just crazy. And it's not COVID. Shania got COVID tests, so because she was worried about her brother and her being sick, the symptoms that were similar to COVID. But there are other viruses that create these type of issues. It's always a good idea, though, if you're getting sick and you don't know why, um, to go to the doctor to just get it checked out, because there's so many things that can have the same symptoms or the same initial symptoms. There's even pneumonias that start out like a simple cold, and the next thing you know, you're dying. I mean, they're literally dying. So it's really important to go to the doctor if you get sick. And on that note, as you can probably hear, I'm starting to get sick as well. I'm hoping I don't get as sick as Sean did. But if I don't post in a while, you can assume that I'm just sick. Um, and then I'm gonna work on. I just got so much to work on. I don't even know where to begin and what to end and all that good stuff. But I've been having really good sales. I don't remember if I've updated on the sales or not, but I've been having really decent sales. June is almost not a good month, and I still got my booth cost goal, and I got my 40. I got a $42 check, and so it's not amazing, but it's something, and something is better than absolutely nothing. So that's good. That's where I was in Bellingham. I had absolutely nothing, no hope, no choices, and the only store in town that did the type of work um, that would sell was that would sell crafts was very LGBTQ centric. I hope I said that right. I might have left out the plus. Oh well, you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be derpy. I just you learn things a certain way, and then you start to get old, and I am getting there. I'm almost 50, believe it or not. Yeah, my 49th birthday is next month. So yeah, I'm getting up there where my brain just isn't functioning. I mean, I'll literally forget what I'm doing while I'm doing it. It's very concerning, but I keep getting told, "Oh, it's just part of getting old. It's just part of getting old." So hopefully that is all it is. But I do have family histories that suggest that it may be more concerning, but we'll see. I'm still okay. Oh, I'm still doing okay. I've been having those a lot. It's like a seizure. Oh, it is a seizure. Um, it's just sort of my neurological system shorts out. I don't know what's causing it. I do have brain damage from head injuries. I was premature. We do know that I have a chemical imbalance. We just don't know what all it's affecting. So that's probably, there's some things to figure it out, and they're so mild. The seizures are so mild that the doctors have a hard time to even determining what's causing them. But I have a lot of reasons that could be causing, and so I can't be medicated. That's why I don't drive. Sucks, but and right now with the gas prices, it's probably okay. um, yeah. So I feel like I'm rambling. But yeah, I'm just trying to think of all the things that we can do to try to make it a more disability friendly, or some kind of things like maybe work on doing a charity, or or something. I don't know what to do yet with my channel because I do want to be disability friendly. I'm not really getting a lot of response. My roommates say that's totally normal though because everybody else is doing things like guitars and video games and do you know who killed my sister? And I'm not doing that, so it's going to be a little bit harder. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit harder for me to get attention. It's just little old me, just little old me doing my little old thing. So yeah, it might even be a craft sales type thing if I can figure out how to do the stores. But I don't think I'm ready for really the financial thing linked to this. My Facebook store might be that, but I gotta get to the point where I feel comfortable doing that. And I'm probably gonna do, like I said, I can't access my catalog. I don't think you guys can either. So I need to clean it up because most of that stuff is gone. Um, but I can't access it because I can't monetize. So I'm probably gonna do pictures of the items, like have like a group of pictures for that item and then have the price and then you guys can contact me. I'm having trouble with the WhatsApp since I've got a new phone. I have no idea what that's all about, but the messenger service does work. It just doesn't work on my phone. So, but I'll know if I get a message, and then I'll be able to get back to whoever as soon as I can. But when I do that, I'll let you guys know because I like I said, I got a lot going on. So I gotta go get on that stuff, and hopefully I can get somewhere, and hopefully everything will be all right. And and hopefully things will be good. So I'm gonna pop off of here and I'm gonna be trying to get those things done. Hopefully my brain will function better soon. I don't know why it does that. I just kind of blink out. It's probably the aforementioned brain damage that's just even if they can't see it, it makes it hard for the signals to get where they're supposed to be because they'll hit the scar tissue and just zoom where they're not supposed to go, and then that can cause seizures. It can cause shutdowns. It can cause those little blank out moments. It is what it is. Um, and hopefully I can get some people that can will feel comfortable talking to me about stuff so that I can have a better idea of what to talk about because there's just so much I feel like that just goes on with the whole disability thing that's just there's just so many things that are going on with different people, and pain management is different. Like you can talk about pain management and weight management. I'll just call it weight management because yes, a lot of people with disabilities do have to get into a healthier lifestyle and could be concerned with their weight either up or down because it's important. But it's so different between one person and another because for me I have a lot of health issues because my luck shit and my life has not been that great, but it's just trying not to sneeze, but I have a lot of health issues. So but for me the diet and exercise, keeping my weight down, that's been really good, and I don't need to be on the medications a lot, and I just kind of have to deal with some of this stuff. But for somebody else, it can be like that one that they call the suicide disease because of how bad it gets. It just ramps up, and you need help. You need something, and it's really difficult for these people to get the care they need, even the recognition that there's actually something going on. And I don't know why this happens. I think that we have an idea, because I think I've noticed with a lot of these cases, even with that suicide disease one, something there's some prequel that we notice happening before the disorder kicks our ass. But the doctors aren't really taking it too seriously for whatever reason, and I wish they would. I wish there would be a fibro study that's actually a fibro study, or chronic pain study that's actually a chronic pain study. I don't know how many times I've gone in to look into getting into a fibro study and find out it's not. studying the fibro, it's studying some pill that they want to find out what it does to you. No, pills aren't going to fix this. If this is what I think it is, if fibro is a symptom of my metabolic disorder, the pills aren't going to do shit. Because I have all these little growth deformities and all these little things that just don't quite work right from my metabolic disorder. And if that's what's causing the fibro, those pills aren't going to do shit except cause more problems. So that's just kind of where I am with that. But yeah, if you guys have a specific topic that you'd like to talk about that relates to disabilities or just how to deal with situations that you might find yourself in, then feel free to give me a little comment and I can get back to you on that or do a little video, do some research on things. I don't know. I don't know when I'll be able to do another video, but I will get back to you and I will do something. Yeah. My brain does not want to work, so I definitely have to go. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.